If you have a management team that aren't quite cutting the mustard, then today's episode is for you. Today's episode is about making sure that you're getting what you need from your management team to enable you as the owner of the business to focus on strategic issues, to focus on vision, to focus on developing your key people, to focus on reading the tea leaves so that you can understand what changes your business needs to make in order to be successful, sustainable, and profitable in the long term. Your management team are the people that are supposed to be protecting you from all of the day-to-day issues. And here are 3 signs that something's not quite right. Sign number 1 is that you are getting pulled into the every single business, every single department will have issues that arise. There's no getting away from that. The whole point of having someone who is a head of department is that they shoulder that burden for you, that they deal with all of the day-to-day issues, that they deal with this staff member who might be leaving or this particular thing that might not be working. It is the head of department's role to run the department. And if you find that you're constantly getting pulled into day-to-day issues and problems and that the person who owns that department isn't owning that department, then you have a problem. Sign number 2, there are surprises, horrible surprises, often. I've got the saying, which is, I don't mind bad news, but I hate surprises. And for me, this really captures what I believe an effective head of department ought to be doing in their roles. They need to have their finger on the pulse. They need to have a really good understanding of the right metrics. They need to have an understanding of what's going on in their department and in their space to be able to anticipate problems in good time. And that's because when it comes to problem solving, time is often your friend. If you find out that there's a problem when you're just about to step into it, that is too late. Your options reduce dramatically. A good head of department spots trouble on the horizon, flags that up in good time to give you and your team members an opportunity to come up with a plan to fix it. Sign number 3 is that the numbers aren't being hit and there is zero plan to change that. Let's be realistic. Not every department is always going to achieve their targets, KPIs, critical numbers, etc. It's business, right? It's unpredictable. There are cycles, things happen. I'm kind of okay with people not hitting their numbers. What I'm really not okay with is people that don't hit their numbers and have zero plan to fix the problem or even understand what the problem is. If you find that you are having constant conversations with heads of department that aren't achieving their numbers, don't have a plan of action to be able to get themselves out of trouble, then you have a problem. All of these things that I'm talking about, not taking ownership of the day-to-day issues, not anticipating risks, not hitting the numbers, all of those things are why you have a management team. They are supposed to shield you from all of that stuff. They're supposed to deal with that stuff so that you can focus on the bigger picture, so that you can focus on growing your business and making the right changes over time to ensure that your business is sustainable and competitive over the long term. If your management team isn't up to scratch, it will be one of the biggest constraints that will hold you back. And you have to be brave enough to confront your reality and do something about it if any of this resonates with you. See you next time on Mind Your Own Business. Just before you go, quick favor if you don't mind. If you enjoy these videos, if you've watched these videos and they've helped you in your business, please can you subscribe to this channel? It would mean a lot to me because it'll help me spread the word and get in front of more business owners. So go on, do it now.